I'm the UnGnome author, and this is my dog, the UnGnome French Poodle, named Pippin. And we're here this afternoon to tell you a little about the language that we write in. Pip writes in, she writes in French, but I write mostly in English, and I've written some books, and well, you know, they're just filled with nouns, which are people, places, and things, and verbs, which are lots of action, and adjectives, which describes the action. And then there's also things like predicates and compound conjugated verbs, and you know about those, don't you? Pip says, I know about those conjugated verbs. And when we were just, well, actually Pip's about 105 years old, but when Pip and I were first starting out, I say I was about 1798, I think George Washington, he had been retired and he was just about ready to crump, because he died in 1799. Anyway, as it turns out, we were sitting there in our little hut in Donegal, Ireland, and there was only two of us. Yep. Oh, there, what a sweet dog. Oh, you like that? Go on now, you gotta sit. I told her if she was good, I'd give her an Irish biscuit, you know, for sitting here with me like this, and she just can't wait. No, sit, up, yep, here, stay. Yeah, you see, she's an obedient little person. But anyway, we were sitting there in our little hut, and I was having some dried pieces of bark and some mushroom, and Pip was having her dog food. Well, they made Purina made dog food back in those days, and it came in by mule, and so we shipped it in, and she was very happy with that for a long time, until she realized, you know, that it wasn't dog food, but actually it was just some potatoes that we had dried out to make it look like dog food. Oh, no, can't leave. No. Anyway, so we were there, sitting in this hut, and all of a sudden I was thinking, That's the way I think, you know, And I was thinking, noun. And she says to me, you know, we ought to call some of those words nouns. And I said, oh, okay, we'll call them nouns. And you know, and then she jumped around the little hut, and then before I knew it, she was saying other words like, you know, this action, you know, could really be a verb. And now we had verbs. So we had nouns, which are people, places, and things, and we had verbs, which are action. And it was really exciting because, you know, we were on the ground floor of this new thing, you know, called, what was it called, Pip? Writing. And so I took this old quill I had. Those days you had quills. I'd gotten this off one of the roosters. See, we have roosters in Ireland, and I took this quill off of a hay sit, and I'd got this stain. Uh-oh, she's trying to get away. Hold that thought, you know. And so I got this quill, and I started writing, you know. I started making letters. Before you know it, I had written a book. And now these books are all over the place. Of course, nobody knows about them because they're a secret. But if they didn't, they would be quite popular, probably. Because I've had one nomad I know. That's the UnGnome's unknown wife. She thinks they're pretty good. Of course, certain people say if it's your wife or it's your friend or it's something like that, don't listen to them because they're just prejudiced. They're just biased towards you. Isn't that right? Yeah. Chippy says, yeah, that's right. Anyway, I want you to know that I love you all, and I want you to know that I'll be back. Talk to you later.